video is going to be all about my makeup brushes. I'm going to show you the majority of my makeup brushes, and I promise they're not all Sigma, but I will say that 90% of them are Sigma brushes because I do love them. They are great quality. A lot of these brushes I did get in sets. So at the end of the video, I will be doing a comparison on the individual prices versus the sets and let you know if it's more convenient to get it individually or in sets. Now throughout the video, I am going to put prices on each individual brush, and keep in mind that if they are Sigma brushes, Sigma does usually carry a standard brush, a copper, and then a gold, I believe, and I'm going to be just giving the standard price because we're not all fancy. I'm gonna get right into it because this is probably gonna be a long video as it is. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So I'm starting off with the Sigma Essentials kit, and this is in Make Me Cool. There are different names to the different colors, and this turquoise one is called Make Me Cool, and I believe there's about 5 other essentials kits for different colors. And I did get these for my birthday last year. Thank you, Mom. I do love these so much, and I'm gonna just go through each of them. So starting off with the eyeliner E05 brush, this is self-explanatory. It's an eyeliner brush, and I do use this to apply gel eyeliner to the upper eyelid, and then it's really easy to do a winged eyeliner with this. It's very precise, and I really do like it. I also use the, you've probably seen this in my videos, the small angle E65 brush. And this, I use it for the same purpose. I use it for gel eyeliner. Once again, it's easy to wing out. So these two are my favorite for applying gel eyeliner. I can't do it without these. So the next brush in this kit is the Sigma Pencil E30 brush, and this is good for a lot of different things. You could smudge out your upper waterline, you could smudge out the bottom waterline, and you could also use it for the inner corner of your eyes. This is a really good all-around brush to have, and I feel like it's just a really good essential pencil to have. The next brush is the Tapered Blending E40 brush, and this is a big fluffy blending brush, and it's good to get all over the crease and above the crease, and it's really good to apply transitional colors with this brush. It's just, it applies beautifully, it blends out beautifully. The next brush is the Eye Shading E55 brush, and this is perfect for packing on an even distribution of color on your lid. It just works beautifully, and I really recommend this one for all over the lid. So the next brush is the Large Shader E60 brush, and this one is a bit bigger. I personally don't really use it because I feel like it's too big to pack on the color onto your lid. I guess I've really never given this a chance too much because I'm so used to my E55. I love it, and I don't know, I personally don't use this one, but if you're looking for a brush to cover your entire lid for packing on color, then I do recommend this one. So the next brush that I really don't use much is the Medium Angled Shading E70 brush, and this could be used for 2 things. It could be used for under the eyebrow, or it could also be used to blend in color to the crease, and I'm not really used to using these types of brushes for in the crease. But that's just a personal preference. I would use this for under the eyebrow, and I personally think this is a little too big for under the eyebrow, so I don't really use this one that much. So the next brush is the Concealer E70. This is a small brush, and this is usually used for harder to reach areas like around your nose and your eyes to apply cream products. And once again, this is another one that I really don't use just because I personally like to use my fingers more to get into those areas, or I like to use my beauty blender or my Real Technique sponge. But if you do use concealer brushes and you're looking for a small one, then this would be a good one to have. The next brush is the Foundation F60. This is essentially the same thing as the one I just showed you, but obviously a lot bigger. This is to apply foundation all over your face, and once again, I don't really use this brush either. I just don't like the way it leaves the application. A lot of people really do. I personally don't, maybe because I have dry skin and I just feel like it kind of sits and it doesn't really buff. Now for my favorite brushes of the kit, this is the Large Powder F30 brush, and it's big and fluffy, and oh, I love it so much. I use this every single day to set my foundation, and I really love it. It's very fluffy, and it's a little dense, but in a good way. It's just the perfect combination. It's just big and fluffy and pretty. So the next brush is the Large Angled Contour F40 brush. This brush could be used to contour or to apply blush, and I like to use it to apply blush. I think it's just the perfect size. I just think it's the perfect amount. It doesn't put too much product on you, and it's just perfect. I really love this one. And the last one in the kit is the Dual Fiber F50 brush. This brush can be used for powder, liquid, or cream products. After I'm done contouring and bronzing and highlighting and applying blush and all that good stuff, I like to go in with this at the end, just like a finishing touch. It just blends everything out beautifully, and it just makes it look a lot more natural. So that's it for this kit right here. I think it's an amazing kit, and I really recommend it if you're just starting out and you just want different types of brushes. I feel like this one is a good one if you feel like you're going to use the majority of the ones that I just explained to you. Okay, so the next kit that I have is the Sigma Kabuki Kit, and it comes with 5 brushes. And I swear I do not know where one of the brushes is. I looked everywhere and I could not find it, and I'm really sorry. I wish I could show it to you, but it does look similar to one of the ones I have in here. So I don't know where it went. Ugh. So starting off with my all-time favorite foundation brush, this is the Flat Kabuki F80 brush, and it's amazing. It buffs in your foundation just beautifully. It's my go-to brush for foundation. So this next one is a round kabuki, and this is the F82 brush, and I use this for liquid foundation, and I use it to buff it out everywhere. You could use it for liquid, cream, or mineral. So this one is a good all-around brush to have. It's the same as the F80, but it's just rounded just a little bit, if you could see. The next brush is the Angled Top Kabuki F86 brush. If you use cream bronzers or cream blushes, this one is going to be perfect for you. You're going to love it. It works amazing. It's dense, and it just leaves a very flawless finish. I do recommend this one for cream products, for bronzing, and for blush. So yeah, this one is amazing as well. So this next one is the Tapered Kabuki F86 brush. This one is used to apply liquid and cream foundations in the harder to reach areas of your face. I just love this one for under eye concealer. Of course, you could also use it for around your nose. It just works amazing. So the last one in the kit is the F88 brush, and that's the one that I could not find anywhere. But it does look like this F84 brush, except it is flat instead of rounded. And that brush is just perfect for buffing in foundation, and it's easier to reach around the nose, and it works really good as well. Okay, so those were the 2 kits that I've purchased. All these other brushes I've purchased individually. I'm just going to quickly go through them. I don't want to make this video longer than it has to be. The first one is the MAC 214 brush. This is a short shader brush. This is perfect to smudge on the upper and lower lash lines. It works really well. I use this on a daily basis. I love this one. You can't even see the numbers on it because I've had it for such a long time, and it's still amazing quality. The next brush from MAC is the 266 brush, and this is just to create any precise lines that you may need. You could use it for your eyebrows, and I feel like I could get a really precise application. It's just the perfect density. It's amazing. I love this one for my eyebrows. And the last one from MAC is the 239 brush, and I love this one for packing on color or pigments onto the eyelid. So moving on, I have a couple of more Sigma brushes. I bought these individually though. First one is the E25 brush, and this is a must-have brush. This is to blend everything out on your crease, and it works beautifully. It blends beautifully, and it just leaves such a flawless finish. Another one is also the F35 brush. It's very similar. It's a little bit bigger, but it could be used for the same purpose, just to blend everything out. It's a little longer and a little more dense and a little more precise, but a little bigger, if that makes sense. It's just perfect. I love blending brushes. It's really good to have. Okay, so moving on, another one of my favorite Sigma brushes is the Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. This is my favorite brush to set my under eye concealer. It works beautifully. It gets right in there, and I just love it so much, and I really recommend this one. It's one of my favorite ones. The next brush is the Sigma Powder Blush F10 brush, and this one could be used for either powder or for blush. And I personally use this for bronzing my face. I feel like it's the perfect size, the perfect density. I haven't tried using it for blush, but I feel like it would be really good for that as well. I might try that out and see how it goes. And the last Sigma brush that I have is the Small Contour F05 brush. It's perfect for contouring. It is dense, but it's not too dense. It still buffs everything out beautifully. It's the perfect size to get in there. The combination of the F10 and the F05 are just beautiful. I bronze with this one, and then I go in with the smaller one to contour, and I just think the combination of these two are amazing. I love them so much. Next is the Real Techniques Face Expert Brush. If you're on a budget and you're looking for a foundation brush, this one is perfect for liquid and cream foundations. It buffs everything in beautifully, and I really recommend this one. The next brush that I have is a Real Techniques setting brush. I personally use this for highlighting. I actually put a little bit of highlighter and I just highlight around my face area, and I feel like it works perfect. You could also use this to set around your nose, under your eyes, whatever you may like. This one is a good bang for your buck as well. Very affordable, good quality, and I do recommend this one as well if you're looking for a more affordable product. And last but not least, guys, this is an e.l.f. defining eye brush. I did mention earlier that Sigma had the E70, but I felt like it was too big for under the eye, and this is what I use, and you could see the difference in size. I use this one every single day to apply highlight under my brow bone and around the inner corner of my eye, and it works perfect, affordable, $1. You cannot beat it, and I love this brush. One more thing that I wanted to show you guys is the Real Techniques sponge, and this is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and this thing is amazing. I honestly prefer this over the Beauty Blender. It is not as fluffy, it's a little more dense, but I feel like it just does an amazing job. I use this to apply my foundation. I also use it to apply concealer under my eye, and I also bring the concealer up onto my eyelid with this to prime for the eyeshadow, and it's just amazing. I really don't know what I did without this. So if you haven't tried this, I really recommend that you do. It's only $5.99. You can find it at Ulta, and it's just amazing. Okay guys, so really quickly I wanted to go over the two kits that I mentioned. The first one is the Essential Kit by Sigma. Now, if you purchase these brushes individually, it all adds up to $190. However, this kit is $155, so you are saving yourself $35. My theory is that if you're going to use the majority of the brushes in the kit, then it's good to get the kit. Otherwise, if you don't see yourself using the majority of the brushes in here, then it's better off just to buy the brushes that you are going to use individually. Next, for the Kabuki Kit, remember, these are 5 brushes, but I only have 4 because I cannot find the 5th one. So if you buy the 5 brushes individually, it comes out to $105. The set is $84. So if you do buy the set, you save yourself $21, which is pretty much the price of one brush. So you pretty much get 4 for 5, if that makes sense. So once again, if you are going to use the majority of the brushes and the kit, then I think that it's a good value to get the kit. But if you only find yourself using 1 or 2 of the brushes in the kit, then I do recommend that you just buy the individual brushes. I know that this video was a little long, and I do apologize. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments bar below. If you have any specific questions about any of the brushes, I will be more than happy to help you. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys. Bye.